Playoffs are finally here, and today is the day of the eliminator. What an amazing past few games this league has seen. Just yesterday, huge come from behind win for Dhoni's appropriately named Super Kings in the first qualifier against the Royal Challengers, also appropriately named, booking a berth for Chennai into the finals for the third time in 4 league years. RCB's fortunes now seem to be strongly linked to the fortunes of Chris Gale's magical and massive bat. Indeed, Vijay Mallya and the Bangalore Royals loyal fans were visibly distraught after a game that looked like it was RCB's until the very end, when Morkel and Reina rained down a seemingly impossible number of sixes on experienced Bangalore bowlers Zakir Khan and Daniel Vittori. Much like Ambati Rayudu and Franklin had done against the hapless Kolkata Knight Riders just 48 hours prior in front of a packed Eden Garden Stadium. That last ball thriller match was a fitting climax to a regular season that has seen its fair share of thrills, and importantly, 4 strong and deserving teams make it to the next stage. Today, 2 cities steeped in cricket history and on the opposite sides of the nation face off. In just a few moments, it is going to be another clash of the Titans. The Mumbai Indians against the Kolkata Knight Riders, live from Wankhede Stadium in the heart of South Mumbai. The experience of Sachin Tendulkar against the new age strategy of Gautam Gambhir. The slingers of Malinga against the dingers of Callis. The pace of Lee against the brace of Simo. The spinning craft of Baji against the hitting draft of Pathan. A game that is something between a quarter-final and semi-finally, and interestingly and appropriately named the Eliminator. Clearly, every starting player on both these squads has gotten accustomed to shudder at that word, but in reality, one team will be eliminated in about 3.5 hours, and rightly believing that it doesn't deserve to after a strong and resilient season. How about those Kolkata Knight Riders? New look, new leadership, new hopes. After a hat-trick of disastrous seasons, even owner Shah Rukh Khan admitted earlier this year that it feels a bit unusual when his team wins. Well, get used to it, King Khan. With some excellent buys, new strategies and new luck, the Kolkata Knight Riders have literally lit up the city of joy, winning 8 times this season while losing only 6 encounters, most of them close. Clearly a standout team this year, and one that every opponent has started to fear, finally. And on the other side too, a team that has won 8 out of its first 10 matches, that literally terrorized and ran through its opponents with 2 of the most effective bowlers of the league, and that has the greatest cricketer in the world as its leader. The Mumbai Indians, despite a surprising string of recent losses, believed they belonged and believed this could be the year to finally become the champions of the Indian Premier League. After all, but one imperfect day in last year's finals spoiled this possibility.